How did you get in? I really need to change the locks.
We need to talk.
Now you want to talk. How did you forget about our appointment with the marriage counselor? It's important.
I'm sorry, Raina. I got caught up with work. I was working on the fiscal report. You know how important those are.
That's no excuse. Our marriage is falling apart, and you can't prioritize that.
Fiscal reports are important too. We need the money to keep the center open. It was due by 5 p.m. I couldn't miss the deadline, but I promise I'll make it up to you. Let's reschedule the appointment.
No, I'm tired of empty promises. Everything is more important than our marriage. You don't want to work on our issues together. I'm done.
You're overreacting, Raina.
Overreacting? Then prove it. Call and reschedule the appointment with Dr. Clay. If you don't, the next person you talk to will be my divorce attorney.
That sounds like a threat. Why would you threaten me?
Because you are taking our marriage for granted. I am tired of it.
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. We hold top positions in the church, missionaries, we counsel others, and now we are having marital problems of our own.
And?
We have been separated for 6 months. Maybe you are afraid of how it will look if everything gets out.
That's not true.
You think I won't divorce you, but let me tell you, my dear husband, you are dead wrong. Believe that.
Mom, how long will you be staying in this hotel?
Only a couple more weeks. The renovations are almost done. I can't wait to get out of here.
Mom, can we talk about Dad and his new wife?
Not really, but what about them?
She doesn't like me. She's always making snide remarks, and they know she wants me out of their lives.
No matter what she thinks, your father loves you. I don't believe he would let that happen.
I don't know, Mom. It feels like I'm not welcome there anymore.
Listen, give it some time. Things will get better.
She talked him into him not giving me my allowance.
That's no reason to think they want you out.
I just don't see why I should have to work while I am still in school. You guys told me to concentrate on my studies and I did.
I understand how you feel. I do. But sweetheart, things have changed, so we have to change with it. I know our divorce was tough on you. It's been 3 years now. I'm sure your father thinks he's teaching you responsibility and the value of hard work.
I understand, Mom. I'm okay with the divorce. Why is he doing it now? My stepmom moves in. That all of a sudden I have to get a job.
I don't know and I don't care. I'm sure she did it to get to you, but to put you out, I don't know.
That's what I think.
Then do it.
Do what? Move out?
No, silly. Get a job.
Come on, Mom.
I'm serious. Let her know you can be responsible.
Where am I supposed to get a job?
Hello? Who do you know works at the hospital and has connections? It will only be a couple of hours, maybe on the weekends, but it will help out.
I have to admit I didn't think of that. If you can put in a good word.
Anything for my baby.
Mom, I'm not a baby.
You're my baby. The only thing I regret is that your father and I didn't have more like you.
He is making up for that now.
What do you mean?
My stepmom is having a baby.
What did you say?
Lee, when do you plan on cleaning this car?
Man, there's nothing wrong with my car.
It's filthy.
If you want a ride, don't diss the car.
Let's head to Moe's. Fiona is meeting us there, remember?
Fiona? Huh. I bet you can't wait to see her.
I miss having her around. I think I might have driven her away with all the Bible stories. I don't want her to think I was preaching to her.
You definitely don't want her to think that.
I'll chill for a while.
It's who you are. You don't have to change for anyone.
I want people to know I am more than that. Just because I am a Christian doesn't mean I can't do things.
It depends on what you want to do. As long as it's not illegal, I'm your boy.
You know me better than that. Look, I know what the students say about me, calling me church boy. I'm surprised they haven't given you a hard time for hanging out with me.
A few of them have stepped to me about it, but like I told them, you have been my boy since we were playing in the sandbox. Nothing is going to change that.
Thanks for that. You shouldn't have to do that.
Not an issue.
Are you going to the dance?
I'll show up. It wouldn't be a dance without me. Why? Are you planning on going?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not really into things like that.
If you're going, I'll be back. I'll make sure you don't get in trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
It might just be a high school dance, but there's a lot of stuff that happens there that could land you in trouble.
You're talking about peer pressure, right? Well, I'm more aware of it than you might think. If I do decide to go to the dance, I'll be fine.
The Bible says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23.
Did you really just quote a Bible verse? Watch out. Soon you'll be telling Bible stories.
With Scooter getting out of jail, I figure I better dive into the Bible to keep myself from doing anything dumb.
It was the right decision.
I hope so. I'm not sure how I'd handle running into him. But let's stick to the topic. If you go to the dance, who are you taking?
No idea. Are you taking Natty?
I'm not sure.
The guys are not here yet.
That's okay, give us girls a chance to hang out.
I'm glad you call.
I know I've been kind of missing lately.
Ready to spill the beans? What's been up?
Ian and I have been hanging out a bunch lately, you know. Just friends, though.
Yeah?
Well,
what?
I started feeling like maybe we could be more than just friends.
And that's a problem for you?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, Fiona, there's nothing wrong with what you're feeling. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Everyone seems to know it except you two.
Oh my god, was I really that obvious? I thought I was hiding my feelings.
You guys would look so cute together.
Wait, Ian and I aren't a couple.
You never will be if you don't tell him how you feel.
I can't do that.
There's a dance coming up. Why not ask Ian to go with you?
Ian's been to a few of Lee's basketball games, but he's never been to a school dance. He'd never ask me to the dance.
You can't be sure about that. There's always a first time.
Ian's a Christian, and I'm not. You see my dilemma? I'm drawn to someone who's completely different from me. I enjoy dances, music, boys, hanging out. All the typical things normal teenagers do.
So that's why you stopped hanging out with him? Because he's a Christian, and you think he's not normal?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I meant is that I enjoy different activities than Ian does, and I thought it might be better for both of us to spend time with people who share our interests. It's not about him being a Christian, it's about finding common ground. So I've decided not to go to the dance. What about you? Are you going with Riley?
Riley? I highly doubt it. He's got so much drama going on right now.
At least you have a chance of going.
I think the verdict is still out.
What are you doing here?
I'm here with Ian. We are meeting friends. What kind of customer service is this?
It's the kind of customer service that you deserve.
Seriously? Why are you being like this?
You know why?
Looks like you guys need to talk.
Looks like.
Deidre, it's always good to see you.
Same here, Ian. It's been a minute. I see you're keeping the same old tired company.
Always, that's my boy. I see the friends I'm meeting. We'll chat later.
Chat later.
You're still mad about the way things ended between us.
I got over that and you a while ago.
Then what's up with the attitude? I thought we broke up on good terms.
We did. I'm just not over the way you treated me.
Look, Deidre, I want to apologize to you. You didn't deserve that.
No, I didn't. Let's be honest. The reason you cheated on me is because of her reputation.
That's not true. Nadia and I are still together.
Good for you. Birds of a feather flock together. Now if you'll excuse me, I have other customers.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
No, not at all. Don't be silly.
I thought it was the Bible stories I've been sharing. I understand I can come across intense at times, and I'm trying to improve.
Don't do that. Your stories help so many people.
I'm just a teenager who would like to do the things normal teenagers do.
Like what?
I heard the school dance is coming up, and I'm thinking of going.
You at a school dance? I can't believe it.
Well, believe it or not, I think I'm going to go.
What about your parents? How do you think they'd feel about you going to a school dance?
I'm 16, so what can they say?
They're your parents. They'll have plenty to say.
I know. I just want to spread my wings a little.
Ian, what's going on with you? This isn't like you. I'm surprised to hear you're considering going to the dance.
Yeah, just feeling like I want to try something different for a change. And you? Are you planning to go to the dance?
I might cover it for the school paper.
The school paper. You got on?
I did. It was a bit of a surprise, but I guess my love for writing paid off. I've been wanting to contribute for a while, and now I finally have the chance. It feels like a big step towards my dream of becoming a journalist.
Congratulations. I've always admired your passion for writing and journalism. Landing a spot on the school paper is just the beginning for you. I can see you going far in this field.
I think so too. It's exciting to have this opportunity, and I'm eager to see where it takes me.
I miss these talks, Fiona. It feels like no one else really understands me like you do.
What about Lee? You two are pretty close, right?
We're close, but it's not the same as talking to you.
What do you think they are talking about?
I don't know, maybe hanging out again.
I hope so. Everyone can see they belong together except them.
I know, it's obvious.
So what have you been up to lately?
Just basketball.
I heard about your game against Hoover High. Impressive. 30 points, 5 assists, and a couple of steals. You could bump up those assist stats, but still not bad.
Don't let me find out you know basketball.
I know a thing or two. Are you okay?
I'm good.
I have to get going. I've got an assignment for the paper to prepare for, but let's do this again soon.
Awesome. I look forward to reading it. What's it about?
I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to wait and see. Tell me what you think.
I'll do that, but I already know it's going to be good.
Looks like Fiona is heading out.
Ian as well. It was nice meeting you, Gabby. I'm surprised we haven't crossed paths at school.
We don't exactly travel in the same circles, Mr. Jock.
We'll have to change that. Any friend of Ian is a friend of mine.
Then I hope to see you around more.
I'll holler at ya.
Deborah, it's good to see you. How have you been?
I've been okay, Reverend, just dealing with some personal stuff.
That's what we are here for.
I'm struggling in my Christian walk.
Remember, the Lord is with you through every trial.
I try, Reverend, but it's so hard.
I'll let you guys talk.
Thank you, Raina. Can you hang around a moment? I would like to talk to you.
I'll be outside.
Thank you, Miss Smart.
Let's catch up later. I'll handle the phone calls until you're done.
I sense there was something troubling you. Tell me about it.
Well, Reverend, it's about my personal life. I've been struggling with some desires.
Desires? Struggles? We all have them. Remember what Corinthians 10:13 tells us. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. I said that to say that whatever it is that you are struggling with, nothing is too hard for God.
I know, Reverend, but it's complicated. I'm only attracted to younger men.
Okay?
It's a double standard. When men date younger women, they're celebrated and admired, but when women do it, we're vilified. Everyone wants to bring out the pitchforks and torches.
Everyone?
My family, friends, and even members of the church talk behind my back. I've earned the nickname of Cougar. Mothers often tease about keeping their sons away from me, but I'm particular about who I choose to date. They just tend to be younger.
I apologize for that. This is news to me. I agree that society does perceive it differently when it comes to men and women.
The important thing is his connection with God.
That's crucial. May I ask, how old are the men?
Since I'm close to the age of 40, they must be at least 21.
So they're of legal age?
Absolutely. I'm not looking to end up behind bars.
Okay, but entering a relationship with someone younger brings its own challenges, regardless of gender. Are you aware of that?
I see your viewpoint, Reverend. Even though I am confident that I have not committed any wrongdoing, I have sincerely prayed to God about this situation. It's just that others seem to have a different perception of it.
Deborah, in matters of the heart, it's not about age alone, but the wisdom to discern what's right. Remember Solomon, renowned for his wisdom? He too faced choices and his decisions had consequences. Dating someone younger presents unique challenges, as Solomon himself learned. It's not about what society says, but what God's guidance tells us. Seek wisdom in your choices, and may your decisions be guided by His light, not by what people think.
You're right, Reverend.
I want you to know that God sees your heart and understands your struggles. Your faith is a source of strength, and it will guide you through these challenging times. Remember, His love is unconditional, and He is always there to support you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Reverend, how did it go with Deborah?
It went well.
Good. You wanted to have a word with me.
Actually, I need to see you and Stephon.
Oh, me and Stephon?
Yes. I thought maybe you would come to me on your own, but looks like I need to step in. I care about the both of you. We need to see what we can do to work things out.
How long have you known?
The staff from the Christian home called me when Stephon moved in 6 months ago.
So, that's where he's staying?
You didn't know.
No, I didn't.
I want to see the both of you within the next day or so. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. How is Ian?
He's good.
I've heard nothing but good things about him from the teen ministry, though I'm not surprised. He is a future pastor. I can see it in him.
I think so, too.
We'll talk later, Raina.
Reverend,